Hello everyone, this is Team 13 and we are here to demonstrate our project called Smart Water Tank Level Controller using Tinkercad simulation. And this is our circuit in Tinkercad. And as you can see the hardware components, we are using Arduino Uno, a breadboard, a buzzer to beep alarms, and the sensor, ultrasonic sensor to measure the water tank centimeter level, and the microserve to either open or close the valves, and a push button to start and stop everything, stop the process, and tilt sensor to detect the tilt sensing, and a display to display everything. And let's take a look at the code. This is the code. This is our code. These are the connections, and this is the button debones. The button debones means nothing but stopping a physical button from like accidental pressings, like pressing two times continuously. And the debones delay is going to be 50 milliseconds, which means the sensor won't detect even if you press a second time accidentally, and even if you press it two times correctly. There is going to be button cooldown for 100 milliseconds, which the button won't respond for the second click immediately. And these are the refilling states, and this is going to be our buzzer. Once the tilt is detected or the tank is filled, the buzzer is going to beep. And this is our servo motor. Once the when the valve is closed, it's going to be in 0 degree, and the 90 degree means it's the valve is open and the water is flowing. And this is going to be our ultrasonic readings. The ultrasonic here reads three times to make a correct measurement so that there won't be any error. Uh, if the first error is detected at the first time, then it's going to return to the second time, and then it's if the second time also misses, then it's going to calculate it for the third time, and then it's going to give like a correct value. Like it might give it the first time, but we want to make our security like we want to make sure like everything is going on perfectly, so we want to calculate it for three times. And this is the water tank measurement, and this is the lights and connections for the pins, and this is the button debones button function, and this is the before like system starts, and this is gonna be the tilt sensor tilt sensor, and here is gonna be controls like refilling or stopped and everything. And this is like to read the where the button is and where like it for indicating the lights and calculating the distance. And these are the lights, and when the light should be like when the light is like when the centimeter is 150, the green light is going to be like glowing, which means the tank is empty. And if it reduces and comes to 75, uh like within 75 to 150, it's going to be yellow light, which means it's filling to the halfway. And after below 75 to 10, it's going to glow, the orange light is going to glow, and which indicates like the tank is above halfway but not filled. And if the tank reaches 10 centimeter or below, the red is going to like the red light is going to glow, and it's going to the valve is going to close and the function is going to stop. And now why we kept as 10 centimeter? Because like sometimes there might be bigger valves and bigger or like smaller valves, which is gonna like the bigger valves will take like a certain amount of time to reach the 10 centimeter faster, and the small walls will like take more time for like compared to the big walls. So we don't want the water to overflow, so we stops at 10 centimeter, which is not like much of a like it's going to be tank filled, but we don't want it to overflow. And these are the lights indications and tilt sensors and beeping sounds. And that's it. These are the displays. Let's take actual look at the simulation itself. Once we start the simulation, the display shows push the button to start the system. And once we start the system, it shows the distance and it shows refilling and the valve is open. The microserve shows the 90 degree, which means the valve is open, and the green light means the tank is empty right now. And once we reduce it, once that water level increases, it changes to yellow color. Yellow indicates the tank is not half full, but not empty. It's filling up. And once it crosses the halfway, once the tank crosses the halfway, the yellow light's going to stop and the orange color light is going to start glowing, which means the tank is halfway, crossed the halfway, and it's not full, but it's beyond the halfway. Now, if someone wants to pause the water flow, they can pause it in middle, and then they can restart if they want. And then like they can now let's take a look at the tilt sensor. This means the tank is up straight, and this means the tank is tilted. Once I move the tank to tilt, let's see what happens. So once I move the tilt sensor, the echo is gonna sound, and the display is gonna show alert the system, and the valve is gonna be closed. And once the tilt is off and the tank is up straight, it's going to refill again. And when it reaches below 10, it's going to like a small buzzer will be sounded, and the display shows it stopped, and the valve shows it's like in the 0 degree, which means the valve closed, and the red light will be indicating, which means the tank is filled.